Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Monday, July 27th, and we may have a cast announcement today. I don't know right now. Things kind of went off the rails yesterday afternoon/evening. And, what to say? Well, I don't even know the whole gist of it. A lot of it, I guess, happened on Reddit, but some of it was on Twitter. But I'll summarize it by saying there's multiple things. One thing came of somebody posted a video. I'll say this young guy had a mask on. That's convenient. That's a convenient way to maintain anonymity nowadays when he's like, oh, I'm in a parking lot, so I'll wear a mask. Oh, and by the way, people can't tell who I am if I do. Maybe he identified himself. I'm not sure. All I saw was the video that Derek had linked to. So Derek had linked to a person's video where he said he was very disappointed in Nicole, and blah, blah, blah. Said there was no pre-gaming, and I'll get to the reason he said that. But this is what, he said these things. Now, what the guy who posted the video maintains is that Nicole wasn't, did he say Nicole wasn't asked to be on Big Brother All-Stars? We're talking about Nicole Frenzel, that she wasn't asked to be on Big Brother, this All-Stars on Big Brother 22. And then she managed to figured out that, this is all alleged, by the way, that Dan was going to be on it, and Derek was going to be on it, and they were having a chat room where they were pre-gaming, and she got a hold of that information and gave it to CBS, and CBS said, that's it, you guys can't be on, and then Nicole was going to be on. I believe, frankly, none of this. It was about, people signed non-disclosure agreements. That's the NDAs that you hear thrown around. And that this was the pre-game was breaking the non-disclosure agreement. I'm again, total don't believe a word of it. I guarantee you that some of the current house guests that are going to be on this season, whomever they happen to be, have done some, quote, pre-gaming. They may not be officially saying they're on, but they may say, let's pretend that you're on and I'm on. Let's work together, okay? Let's pretend. Let's just say that if we were, let's do a hypothetical. I mean, how can that be violating an NDA? Or if they said you can't even mention Big Brother, fine. Hey, let's pretend that we went to the beach together. If we were going to the beach together, would you play beach volleyball with me, or would you want to play on the other team? I mean, there's just so many ways to get around this stuff. So, yeah, I just don't buy this. It made for a good story, but what threw me, because, come on, at this point, Big Brother fans, some of them are fairly rabid. I mean, fairly vicious. And to the point where, kind of gets scary sometimes. And Derek actually, kind of bawled out Nicole. Said, I'm disappointed in Nicole, or and this. And it's like, why are you saying that? Because you're going to get your fans all over her case, because you're basically saying she did something wrong to me and I'm not happy. And that, to me, would set off his fans to go after her. So someone said he made a retraction, but I specifically was reacting to the tweet where he said he was disappointed in Nicole and retweeted this person who called Nicole an F-bomb, something or other, I mean, the guy who was really attacking Nicole, and Derek retweeted him. And he hasn't removed that retweet. So if he's just some kind of a retraction, he didn't retract that part or say, calm down, guys, don't go after Nicole. So, I don't know. It makes for good talking points, right? So, there is rumored to also have been jumbling in the cast. There's rumors going around that Casey has tested positive for coronavirus, so she won't be on, if she was ever going to be on. If she isn't on, I don't know. And then Paul is not going to be on now. Those are the two biggie rumors that were also flying around yesterday. And people are asking me to confirm these things. I have no way to confirm any of this. I don't, the persons that I'm in communication with that has contacts to Big Brother doesn't play in the cast area as far as I know. So, or if they do, they haven't shared that information with me. If that makes sense. So, I'm not sure. What else do I know? Then I got really, really, really late last night. A list came across my computer screen that I hadn't seen before, from a source I hadn't seen before, of people playing. And honestly, it was, when you looked at the entire list, it was kind of like, okay, I've seen all these names. These are all names that I've seen. And I've seen every single name I think that was on that list. But one name kind of stuck out to me because I hadn't seen it much. I hadn't seen it as much as all the other ones. So I was kind of like, oh, okay. But I think even when that list came across, the person that passed it on to me said that it wasn't even a complete lock. So, do you tear it up and throw it out? Or do you share it? And I'm not sharing it because I didn't get permission to share it. So I kind of teased last night. But frankly, I won't do that to somebody. If somebody sends something to me like that and says, please don't share it, I'm not going to share it. So I did the most that I could, which was to kind of say, I saw a list that had a name on it that I haven't seen much. And that's the truth. Hadn't seen that list, that name much. Will there be a cast announcement today? I don't know. People said because of all this stuff that's gone on yesterday that the whole cast announcement was up in the air and it wasn't going to happen today. I don't know. You may already know by the time you hear this. It could be being published right now for all I know. I would assume that the writers for Variety and Entertainment Weekly, those seem to be the two that usually get it out there the quickest most recently. Ross Dalton's one of them. I can't remember who the other is. I don't know about, is it Sharon? Shannon? Is it SH? I think it's Sharon. I don't know if she's included in that list of people that gets advance access to a cast list. But chances are they had been given the cast list ahead of time so they could write up some blurbs that they could automatically release at a set time today. But maybe they weren't given the list. Maybe CBS said, you know what, it's not happening tomorrow, tomorrow being Monday. And so that may be some of the speculation. Maybe one of those people, I don't know specific names here, but maybe one of those reporters got word that, you know what, it's not happening tomorrow and passed it on. I'm not sure. I definitely do not have the level of contacts that some of the people. I am, without a doubt, sure that some of the people that are throwing this stuff out here have more not that I have illegitimate contacts, but have more contacts that are closer to the casting side again of things. And so, could be. It could be that it's on hold. It could be that they're not announcing that. And they went as far, whoever, the rumors that came out yesterday went as far to say that they will not be a video release on Wednesday. So, maybe they've had enough changes. Maybe there have been a couple of positive tests come back. And they got like, oh crap, we've got people that have been tested positive. We can't have those people on. And it's been enough to make them shuffle up the cast and say, wait, we gotta wait. I don't know. They haven't said we're putting back the premiere, which is a week from Wednesday. So maybe they still have enough extras if that has happened. This is all complete speculation. And we'll know more. If we haven't heard by like 12:05 p.m. Eastern time today, we don't have a cast list, then definitely something got changed up. Because I would expect it sometime this morning. My initial guess would have been 10 a.m. Eastern time. And that's based on the fact that we had the announcement of the official announcement that there was going to be a Big Brother came out at 10 a.m. last week. And And so that's my guess on that particular time. But we'll see. And I'll be interested to figure out what happens. So I'm not giving you guys a whole lot of information. I apologize. What else? That's about it for Big Brother. I will talk very, very briefly about Sequester, which I couldn't tell anybody that I was going to be on yesterday's Sequester. And I was on yesterday's Sequester. So now I've been on 3. I'm going to give you a total spoiler and tell you that I did worse again. I started out okay, and I've progressively gone out earlier and earlier. So, I mean, I guess technically, I was one of the first 4 eliminated. Well, I was the 4th eliminated, to be honest. Either way you look at it, I was the 4th eliminated. I had a chance to battle back, and I completely muffed it. I couldn't. They did a word scramble. You did a battle back with a word scramble, and I never for a moment was even close to getting the word. I was looking at the letters, I was typing them out, and I hit a backspace, and boom, they were gone, and I totally didn't know what letters had come out. And so I never had a shot. But it was fun because it was completely anonymous for the first half, and for the whole time I played, where we were all portrayed as vegetables or fruits and vegetables. I actually was a raspberry. And so when we had voice changers going. Now, people figured out it was me. A lot of the fans watching figured out it was me. I don't know if any of the players figured out who each other was. That's the thing. I don't know if those of us that were playing knew who each other were. I don't know if anybody pegged me for me. But people watching did, which is okay. I mean, who cares? There was no pre-gaming. Nobody knew who else was playing. At least I didn't. And I trust that most other people didn't either. So it was a good time. We had fun. And I would do it again. It was also for charity. I donated $25. Part of our entry went to a charity of our choice. I had selected the Trevor Project, and so half of my entry fee went to the Trevor Project. And then if I had placed in the top 4, I guess additional money would have went. Alas, I did not place in the top 4, so I went and donated an additional $25 on my own to the Trevor Project. This may be a bit noisy here because I'm walking by an air conditioning system. Apologies, but I had to finish talking. That's about it, guys. It was a good time. It'll eventually be up. Had fun. Wish I could have stayed and played it longer. And that's it. My next venture at Sequester will probably be on August 11th. I'll talk about that more later. But that's it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.